the Tabagalot Bay Golf Club. A golf track that is designed to make you quit. It's designed to make you hate life. It is designed to reward you only for the bestest of the best shots. I am Himochiko, and today we play on the TGC Tours Platinum Tour at the Tabagalot Bay Golf Club. And it is the toughest track we've faced.
Jesus Christ.
It is one of my favorite designers, Mr. Jack Tilley, aka Man vs. Manatee, in partnership with Axel Forsen. They have come together and they have schemed and plotted a golf track that is designed to make you quit. No escapes here, no I'm a little bit on tempo, I'm a little bit on reads. No, you're gonna be real bad on the struggle bus if you are not on tempo.
You're gonna have a bad time.
If you're not on your reads.
You're gonna have a bad time.
If you are not the best you've ever been, you're gonna have troubles. So really no point in looking at the conditions here. There's wind and there's firmness and there's fastness. So what we are up against here is a challenge of the highest order. So we will officially set the line at 8 strokes per round, which is a very high ask. So if we are 7, 8, we would be very, very happy, but we will set the line at 8 here. So it's going to be very tough, but the basic elements of the channel are always going to be there, which are going to be fairways, approach shots, tap in birdies, and mentally be strong, because here we cannot be drinking any sort of tilt juice at no point here. So gonna keep us battling for the world golf ranking points, but today is a little bit of a different. Today is Man versus Manatee versus me.
Oh, okay, I see what you did there.
And with a smile on our face, we're gonna tackle the challenge that they posed for us. So nothing to do it but to do it. But I propose we go play and see where we end up. Okay, here we go. Into the first one we go, and we see instantly that there's a lot of left-to-right wind. So anything from this right side is dangerous, but it's way more dangerous from this bunker. It's a long track again. So we'll try to be somewhere here and not too far to the right with the first one. I think we qualified. It's gonna bounce hard, but I feel like we qualified.
You qualified?
Oh yes, we have qualified on the first one, which is always a really huge moment for the program there. And then we can hit it down this hill quite nicely towards the hole here. And I think with a really good douche here, we can have it roll all the way down to the hole. We got our fast a little bit, so this should actually now go. I feel like into this downhill, this should go. We are left with a little bit of a shorter because we don't quite get to the full experience here. Very close. Very close of rolling it down the hill. But now we are, of course, left with a incredibly long downhill dirbler. This power needs to be taken off because we are not allowed to put this ball down the hill and off the green. And this will want to go. And qualifies as a lag. Never has a chance to go in, but definitely qualifies for a lag. So tapping par here, acceptable. Not great, but 100% acceptable. Okay, so now here the wind is playing almost sideways here. So we're gonna have to take this club, but I'll take a little bit loft and a little bit of backspin into it. I'm trying to hit it into this hill to make it go down and not stay too far up. The strike looks very good as long as it releases towards the right where we are in the money here. It doesn't quite release, but in the end we do still get to the plane we needed to be. So just a little bit further, and this is going to be probably a 10-footer, but here 22-footer here we are in green in regulation. We're not going to be angry about this. This is still scoreable. It will break quite a lot at the start, and then it will try to come back, so... Oh, bad doom switch at the end, but we are on a yellow slope like that, so I already thought we are a little bit on the higher end, but it does trickle down without ever having a chance to go in, so we can't be too upset. And here we are just going to have to be really good at the game, because as you see, the fairway is quite punishing. With that slow, we are more than likely going to still be in the sand. So now we are in a bad way. We get quite lucky for the ball to turn out to this side. So now with this 4-iron from this side, we can try to get it up. We can try now to get it up from this side. And put full backspin as well. So now we are definitely in trouble being here. If we hit it completely to the left, there is always a chance that this comes back. But now, granally, the safe shot would be to take a sand wedge or pitching wedge up. But I'd rather opt out for this. This is stupid. Don't try this at home.
Please, don't try this at home.
For us to get it out of there is more than we can hope for. The fact that we actually got it out of there is huge for the program. It's huge for the program. So I'm gonna hit it like this. I don't feel like it's gonna play that much, the wind and the lie. So I'm gonna play it like this, but I'm hoping it will stay on the right side. So.
How happy are you now?
I just hit it too fast, so it didn't get to the left side. So now we are in a bad trouble here. So number one thing here, make sure we don't go into any craziness where you are double bogeying this, yeah? So number one thing, make sure you are playing this in a smart way where you try to save the par, but you have an understanding that more than likely this is going to be at least a singular box. That's really good. That's really good from there. So we'll take the single bogey. You will always bogey if you are on the right on the bunker. And then we go into another crazy situation here. Biarritz 3 here. Anything from the left side is a bogey. Everything from here is a bogey. So this now becomes a huge shot for the program here. Now we just gotta hope if it comes back that it doesn't start going towards the left. And that right there, we have qualified big time. We have qualified on a absolutely impossible shot there.
And I have qualified.
Here again, same thing though. Understanding that this ball will be back in the Biarritz in a heartbeat. Understanding that this ball is gonna be back in the Biarritz in a heartbeat is very important here. So do not give this ball the chance to roll back. That's why this aim right here is borderline ridiculous looking. Very few times in life you fist pump a +1 through 4, but this is one of those cases where you gotta be fighting for every single shot every single time, because there's not gonna be one easy shot. In the whole tournament, there's not a singular easy shot. So now we're gonna shape quite heavily left to right. We're trying to hit it somewhere here, just under the tree here. Little bit too fast, so we might actually end up on the rough, but the rough is going to be nice here. It's going to bounce hard body left, but there's a little bit of a safety here, so we have a chance. But we get our shot ruined by the mistempo there. So too far to the right. Too far to the right, so really no way to save that. So I'm gonna actually take this. I am hoping we will actually be quite pin huntingly here. I'm gonna put a touch of backspin because I feel like it might fly out of here. There it goes. Go back right. Go back right and stop. That is ridiculously good from there. Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy. Took one ugly bogey, but hopefully right now we'll go back to even and let the fighting continue, dude. And there we go. There we go. I had a really confident stroke in that. Freak shot to bounce it like 50 yards before the rough or the green to get it to corral up. But hey, hand up. As we said already, this is going to challenge all of us gamers to our max. That's going to be awesome. It's going to be just the one we need. J to the ROC, know what I'm saying? Okay, so here, still a long way. A long way down the line. 226 yards down the line. And towards this portion, we'll send it. If it's stuck here, I really don't, of course, want to put it in the water, but I am going to try to hit this in a way where we are kinda safe here. And we hit a really good shot. So now I feel like we have a chance at this approach shot. I feel like now we have a pitching distance to it, so we might be able to generate a lot of spin and stop the ball. And as you see, that is exactly what has happened here. We have a pitching distance, so I'm going to put a little bit of backspin. Not a lot, but a little bit. And then we'll just send it. We'll just send it on our way, and it should be really, really nice. Hello, true man. Aloha, dude. There is the backspin that keeps it. I'll accept that. Always and always and always. It's not quite a tapping Bernie, but it's a 12-footer on a 766 yard par 5. But that right there is good 2 points. Get out of the slow start. We were on par there as well. Get in there. 2 scores. Now we are on the negative after 6. Going pretty much as we thought it would go. Of course, there's always dreams for better starts as well, but this is going pretty much as we thought it would. Okay, here again, left side okay. Don't be too fast though, and then don't be on the right side bunker. Right side bunker we are not allowed to be at. This is going to work for us. It's going to bounce a little bit, but this is going to be worthy. We have, as Tony G would say, I qualified. Come on.
And I have qualified.
So here is an interesting situation where you can't really be ever in the bunker. And with the full normal 9-iron, the bunker comes to play quite a lot. So I'm actually going to play this longer club here. That is the right time to pull out the Phenom shot. That is mathematically the right time to pull out the Phenom shot. Come on! Boom. Get away with that one there. That side piece Wilson, we probably don't deserve with that bad of a read. So, wow, what a hat-trick there. What a hat-trick there. Okay, here, same thing again. You see 500 yards. Do not be on the right side bunker. That is nice. That is really nice. Oh, yes, also a really good hat-trick there. Really phenomenal hat-trick there. Tough track. Tough track, tough situations, but we are playing well. And of course, that's gonna be very, very good for us. So I'm gonna play a lot of backspin into this one, because again, left side is okay. We just can't be on the bunker. A little bit too fast, so we're actually going to be chipping, but there's a lot of spin here, so hopefully we will still stay on the light stuff. Unfortunate situation this, but lucky for us, there is uphill behind. But what we can do now here is bump the ball somewhere here and have it come back. So we actually have to play this a little bit higher up the hill here. So something like this is now dangerous. This is very dangerous. What we can do now here is bump the ball somewhere here and have it come back.
100% owned.
Now, same thing. A little bit closer and easier. So now we can actually a little bit go for it and still save this. There's clearly break there, so I almost quick putted it. But then we have this rule here that we are not allowed to quick putt a single shot. So then I looked at it, but that was just really, really, really tough. But as you can see now, chat, every single missed tempo ends up on a bogey. Every single missed shot here ends up on a bogey. So there's really no safety here. I think now I have to go for this.
I can, and that's what I do.
102 fast. Still on this bunker though. But this bunker right here, much, much better. So that worked out. Hand up, that worked out. So now the question is how short we want to play this. How much actually rollage you want to give it. I don't think we want to give it any backspin here. Because if we hit it here, it's going to want to roll just enough. So I think that's going to be our play here. A little bit to this right side.
You must be joking.
Okay, that's the first duff. Usually we don't duff splashes, but that definitely duffed. What is noteworthy here is this uphill. This uphill right here will destroy a lot of shots. So you gotta make sure you get the ball high enough. Nice. So there we definitely miss a opportunity at a bird, but doesn't mean anything. We still need to make this safety putt inside. We still need to take a look and make it inside. So that again, like, it's almost an accident, but not really. It's almost an accident, but not really. So okay. So front 9. Quite bad -1, but nothing to do it but to do it. So again here, left side bunker is really bad. So we're gonna try to be a little bit more to the right here. Right side rough ain't that bad. Holding my breath. Nice. Wow, that is so good, because now this turns out to be almost scoreable from not ever going to be able to score. So now we have a chance here for sure. 116. So this is going to play quite a lot to the right, but not that much forward. So I'm going to put a little bit backspin into it, and then we're going to hit it in a nice way into the right side. The backspin is going to help this bounce quite a bit. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, boy.
The game of inches here. The game of inches of hitting that into the bunker and then bogeying, or hitting it a yard further for a 14-foot birdie putt. What a disgusting sport this is, dudes. What a sport it is. A tough one, though, but there is break in the end, so I can give this a good douche. That's huge. You could even see from that angle how it started turning exactly there where there was supposed to be break, and we saw it. You could see that from that angle that it started turning. So that right there is a big score. Of course, in these types of tracks, every single one is a huge score. So okay, so now we come to this very interesting thing where we can't be on the middle fairway, bunker. So we're gonna try to be on the right side of the bunker. And with that, we have managed to do it all but perfectly. This is never gonna have enough power to bounce either way. Now, as you see, we have a perfect yardage to actually go for it. So we will go for it in a way we're not gonna be too scared. Uh-oh. 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 Oh. We have to do it again now. We have to do it again now because there is no mechanic for drops in this video game. So now we just have to do it again. And that's all we needed to do on the first one. That's all we needed to do in the first one, but we were a little bit too fast. So now again, the name of the game here is don't tilt. Make sure you are safely into the one bogey situation. So we can't hit it too short here because it's gonna start going everywhere. All but perfect. All but perfect from there. All but perfect from there. It's a big 2-point swing here, but we can't be angry about it. As we know, we say it, this is a really stupid shot. We're going to go for it because we want to play for the eagle, because we need the eagle. So we pay the price 100% there. We pay the price 100% there. Okay, so 116 into this wind. I think with a good amount of backspin, we can get this inside the hole here. Come on, bounce back Mokio moment here. Needed that one. Needed that tempo. Needed that one. Come on. Needed that one. Okay, so here power is off because we can't beam this down the hill, but I want to try, so I'm aiming quite a lot. Okay, here we are going to go for it. Again, over the hump. We're guarding against this left miss, so we're going to be a little bit on that side. And this is why we guarded against the left miss, but now it's going to hit so far down the fairway that I think this is going to actually stop now. I feel like this is going to be fairway. So I think we're going to hit a fully backspun gap wedge chip into this line here. It should go left and then stop. That is just a lot of practice, chat. Let's go. That is lovely. We love that. We love birdies up in here, man. You wouldn't believe it looking at our score, but we love birdies up in there. We love birdies up in there. Go, boys. Come on. Every single one is so crucial. Okay, so now we have 4 holes left, and still we want a point or two here. We 100% want a point or two still from this. With a good fairway strike to start it. Yeah, the princess, yeah. But dialogue, you didn't have to do a lot of dialogue, you know what I mean? So this again is the same thing as the one we got to birdie. Anything from this side is okay. Everything from top side is okay. Anything from here, you won't stop. So you gotta be like a gamer here. Like you just gotta be a gamer. At least it reads perfect on my screen. Hopefully it gets left from this bump and not down. Left! This is the price for an excellent, impossible Absolutely excellent, impossible shot, and this is the reward. What a cruel, cruel, cruel design.
That's being overqualified.
What a cruel, 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 cruel design. Luckily, we're pretty close. I don't really know what to do here. Yes!
Bang! Bang!
So maybe two of the best holes we've ever played. Like maybe two of the best holes we've played. One of the craziest saves and one of the craziest birdies. So okay, here again, everything is danger. Everything is danger. So let's be really good at the game. Incredibly qualified shot that. Incredibly qualified shot that. So now we have a pitch of 66. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, here we go. One more drive for the culture. It's gonna be off. Hopefully bounces forward. So this left side, I am extremely unhappy about the tempo, but the landing spot ain't that bad because it's a funnel. I'm gonna take a little bit off because I want to hit it all the way up there. But I feel like the wind and stuff, it's gonna play, so I'm gonna put quite a lot. Here's the funnel. I accept. 15-footer from the heavy rogue to limp our way into a almost acceptable -5 would be really decent here. That's a hard fought 65 chats. That's a hard fought 65. It's like we saved the tournament with that back nine there. We 100% give ourselves a chance with that back nine. No mistakes here. No, we can't pull a veil on our head here and say, yeah, we were the best golfers in the world. We weren't. We were off on reads. We were off on tempos. And because of that situation, we end up in wrong places with bogeys. That could have been much worse. So I'm not gonna sit here and say, awesome, we are 3 points behind where we supposed to be. But I am going to say that it's okay that we are 5 strokes more than it looked like we're gonna be. But lucky for us, we get to do this all over again tomorrow. So tomorrow, round 2 is going to be very interesting. We're going to keep playing exactly how we've been playing. We are going to go attack the holes, and we will go from there and see where we end up. Very sweaty, very difficult, challenging today, but the fight was there. And I am proud of the mental state. I am a little bit ashamed of the golf, but very happy about the mental state. So thank you very much, everybody watching on Twitch. Thank you for watching this VOD on YouTube, and I will see you again tomorrow for round 2. Mokkio out. Peace!